of upper tons, and he's not gonna take a shot. He's just gonna get nice and close. Oh yeah, this has to be.
No.
Oh.
Come on, man. You got two players behind you. Take the knife. Whatever. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You'll take that opening pick, and they've still got all this info on the long aggression coming through. Both smokes now fly out, but the flash is responded upon, and even a team kill comes through on Flatro. Friendly fire, my friend. Finally looking for a trade, but it's just too far too late. All of a sudden, 3 gone in a 1v3, and he's caught reloading. Ecstatic started rounds, but maybe a bit ahead of the pack now. I mean, look, it's already got a pretty good crossfire held up. Yeah, flash comes through, and no kills come off the back of it, at least for the people throwing it in. And now it looks like it might just be a feeding frenzy. Sure, you've given Regon one, but...
Oh my God.
Cool. Awesome. Sweet. This is maybe why they're so scary on these rounds, because they can just pull stuff like this out of the hat.
This is exactly what they do best.
Oh. No way, dude. Manx in a 1-on-2.
Towards CT spawn. Bomb still yet to crossroads. Long as he's able to isolate that first fight, but he's just going to win it straight up. GXI
16-12 on the map there. No, I can't.
Double overtime, I believe.
It was double overtime. Yeah, no, like, yeah, it was not one-sided by any stretch of the imagination. That's what we talk about ecstatic. So they are a good team at keeping these games close. Like, even when they aren't necessarily the favorites, they are doing on catwalk because he's got the perfect weapon to counter this play. One player about to swing in. You can't be giving those shoulders up to an opper, my friend. Now with the bomb spotted, they all just tuck into their little cubbies, force BNE to even if they win the aim duels, take as long as they possibly can just to clear them out. Still keeping Juan Platro here. Flash finally delivered in, but not the kill, as it's all of a sudden 2v5, and BNE are leveled out in the late round. GXX running for the hills with the op, and ecstatic.
Catwalk, like you said, gave him a little bit of shoulder, and he took it. Exactly what you needed to do again.
Right, that's what they're thinking right now, but a nade already dunked in could solidify that fact. And XELLOW hits a hairpin of a shot. GXX, the man who saved in the previous, already falls. Juan Flatro, he's lucky to be alive as the Molotovs were just barely extinguished. 1 or 2 more ticks and he had fallen. But still so much counter utility to be thrown through from ecstatic, and there's just not enough time to go for a B-sided transition. If you do, you're walking into the Oppa Manx, and you've still got Dafu. They're saving.
In this 3v3, they want to take a fight, and you might allow yourself to drop a gun on your way out. Dafu is going to fall. XELLOW and faster.
Up catwalk. XELLOW would confirm that thing. They need to respond with something.
Tag through the wall there. GXX coming close, but no luck. And that long aggression coming through. XELLOW's won so many fights yesterday at those angles.
Jumps in the nade. It won't do a lot of damage, but still, now you're worried about a player being at the back of the site, and Regon makes it look easy. Never mind.
Oh my
cool.
God.
Awesome. I like what they did. I really did, but no, apparently it's not enough. XELLOW, you're not getting out of there alive. And BNE's storm. It just kind of goes back to the saying that they were just don't know how to spray.
Listen, Flatcher probably hears this jump spotting. No longer so, and yet he's a freebie. That's what I'm talking about right there. That position, I don't know how he was able to defend. Playing behind the smoke is quite nice, but they need to find the entries. Bird from Sky finally does so, and he finds more.
No way! They give him 2. Flash go through the smoke and keep him delayed. BNE, they can cement themselves in this full 3-on-3, especially you consider Center. Sorry, I thought Center was so low. He was my next point, but still, it's more favorable towards ecstatic. Dafu, here's the player in CT, but he just can't deal with him, and still 1-for-1s, one across.
Fletcher, is he prepared for it? Not quite. Makes is going to find him off guard right there. That's a big pickup right there. A big relief. And you already talked about the need to gather those opening picks, but maybe it's short-lived. What?
Dude. Walks out through his smokes, and Nopsy fails his alert to perfection. 3 in the blink of an eye. Your B play, he does not care. And now the site open for the taking. The response needed, and Bird from Sky thankfully shuts down GXX. But you've got players pushed up all around the map. It's like, where is this push actually going to come through? Well, certainly not long now. You still got to deal with Synopsy over on B, and the task is made a little bit easier. You've got him on 1 HP, but still just able to frag out like a madman. All of a sudden be leveled away. But throws it at the wrong avenue. Still catches center hard, but Synopsy peeks back out for an ace to the B, and there's still another map to be played, though I don't think BNE are going to be that scared of it, bro. He just walks out into the B side again and finds an entry.
It's over. The round is over.
What do you do? I mean, maybe they're just looking for extra frags to be found. It's usually just a team coordinated. Everybody was firing off. Everybody had their moments, but just seems like it's gone silent today. But I guess XELLOW has it with the AWP reinvest. Waste of a flash, no real reason to throw it in. Now Fasher's barrel has been exposed over towards Elevator. This A-site take is going to be completely leveled out here shortly. And still a 2-for-2 trade, not what you were looking or hoping for as the crunch comes in full effect. They've got to find this catwalk player if they want to win the round, but Manx on the flank is just delivered on all 3. Off in CT, this is not something you can give over to him, at least info-wise. He's going to go for the wide swing, and I even thought he might have had his number written, but still, it's scary to think that I've been so conditioned in this game to feel like even left eye peeks, just wide swung, you can't stop them. But finally, they're able to topple the Titans.
There's 45 seconds left on the clock. They're forced to reroute.
Oh my lord. Wow, yeah, no, they are definitely just out of answers in this round. Annihilated by the ecstatic defense who get things going.
Synopsy's got dualies. Will they clear him?
Nope. The bomb dropped, but thankfully for them, he's only allowed one. Juan Flatro, though, is still here to try and fight them apart. They know how many players are in the lower tunnel, but can they find the pick? Wait a second. There was somebody on Catwalk, Bird from Sky. He finds the pick, but it's just so labored that a trade it's not worthwhile. And now, continuously picked apart piece by piece, GXX gets 3 on the single elim, and it's best of 3. It's your last chance to come back. But it's just more so in the fact that this could show us what Ecstatic are made of for the future.
My God. Rigon's just took in the round into his hands. He will get denied the ace, but he's done enough to win. Close it out right there from GXX. And
yeah, it's just pistols here. If you're Ecstatic, you're probably only looking to work away at the money, maybe whittle them down for the next investment, because that's really where you're going to throw your all onto the table.
B&E. It's just that B&E have so much of it. So many different players can do it. One of them.
Let's go, Juan.
Gonna take a couple.
A4 users. Keep it going. Keep it going. You're not done, right? No, he ain't. Give him 4. Yes. Oh, no. Daphne, come on.
What did you shoot now?
Yup. It was all a bait and switch.
Oh, no way. This is even worse than that.
It is. Oh, no. This is what I was talking about, man.
Oh,
this is what B&E throw at you. It's so smart, dude. He's going to find all 3. There's no trade potential. Molotov comes through. They're picked apart again. It's 1v5 for XELLOW, and you've got no chance in a round like this. Bomb recovered, and he makes his tirade back into the B-tunnel as you got a couple of players caught with their guns not pulled out, but he's missed the opportunity on one. They keep swinging in. He keeps getting opportunities to frag out over and over, but eventually,
trying to pull this one back here. They're going to try and make their move up middle, and again, they're looking to take this round early. The long aggression does pan out for a kill here for Ecstatic, and they're looking for a little bit more. Synopsy's going to recover. They have a player inside of T-spawn, the Rickon. Fired away for another, and again, they're flanking into him. Juan Flatro's on the flank, and they have...
Juan Flatro's got the flank, and they've been delayed. They're both going to line up for him, or at least the one is. Bomb now dropped in Daffy's position, known. Flash thrown high, and he's even fully blinded up, coming back to the smoke. 1 bullet's the difference. Oh, damn, you really got me there. Now he peeks back in, and he finally connects it. Juan Flatro to close it out, and with a monstrous 20... Not playing this responsibly, but that's kind of what they need to do. They need to throw the book out the window and start getting a bit creative with it, because the book didn't help them on Dust 2. They've got to get innovative, and that's what's happening right now. Already with an opening pick and full sight control. You're right, it is B&E on the retake, and with only 1 kid, this looks to go up and up for Ecstatic, who continue to take these fights. Manx, even though he gets traded, walking away with 1 there is huge. Still need just a little bit more to seal the deal, tie the knot over, and there's still a flashbang to go for Ecstatic. They bolt that up in the sidle, and come waltzing in is B&E. The pistol lost again. Bird from Sky farms him up with a 4K.
These slight gaps in the wall. We'll see if he does that, or if he tries to press his issue into the site. He just doesn't even get a chance to fire off a bullet. Manx is going to delete him straight.
Utility. There's literally nothing left for B&E. If trades come up, then Ecstatic should go out. The Victor's another frag found, and that Mac 10 can even opt to upgrade to the rifle. Fasher continues the fragging department. Now it's all up to GX and Center. Bolt spotted still. So clean in this round, and Center is yet another eco. And this could very well be them going up 4-0 like this, or even make it close. Deny that off the save. Maybe force him to a close retake. Then they could be on par to
try and find a pick, but somehow no one's responding. That makes us able to scale up very quickly, but Rigon's going to put a shutdown on the hyper aggression, followed up by Basher trying to make quick moves. He finds Drew through the smoke and equalizes instantly. And that's a turnaround that they love to see here. Now backup generator here. Juan Fletcher looks to recover, holding off with the A4, but there's not enough bullets to shut down Fasher. GXX is close by as well, but everyone's dropping. Dafu fills the feed, and Fasher closes things down with the 4K. Left open because of how solid they are. Again, Bird from Sky can be so useful in XELLOW. Oh my god, he's gonna find 2? A double
and even
kill.
A horde of utility to go through means you're probably gonna end up playing retake in a round like this.
Oh man, Dafu a bit silent on Dust too. He's able to do a lot so far. I mean, in some of the late rounds, has a chance to save this if he's smart. If he plays his cards right, he finds another pick. One more round. Eagles. Oh, but spotted out. Juan Fletcher gonna catch some ATs. He's able to get out of dodge, but into the hands of Fasher, who drops the ball. Covering the flank right now. No one's committed to it. A great flash, perfectly timed, perfectly placed. Bird from Sky going to allow for an entry, and the team kill goes in the mix there. Juan Fletcher's been betrayed there. This GXX is able to offer up a kill in response. And again, you have that flanking player here coming quickly as well. Regun can put an end to things.
Oh, and they're just pulling a distraction. Regon, he's seen his deagle before. They all line up for him. 1, 2, looking for the third. Doesn't find it. 1v1. Manx knows about GXX. Is running a bullet on the AK. And GXX with the flick. Oh, it's just
this little gap in the smoke here. No one's fallen victim to it just yet. Oh my god, he'll actually fall victim to it. Of all things. A fiery opener from XELLOW once again to try and offer a static bounce right back. But no one clears this close right angle. Basher is good for the trade though.
because they've yet to really see Juan Flatro there. There's no reason to always put a manpower on trying. Yeah, I mean, apparently XELLOW did.
About it. Test the waters here. Another opener bird from Sky. I don't know how on earth he was able to find that. An absolutely sick opener, and it's quick as ever. Now Snopsy looks to peek, but makes instantly. I thought that was the op. It's the
I was gonna say
AK.
side hall player, but that's if they don't come charge them through smokes, which they do. No surprise there. Regon catches them for 2, and you still need more. Manx trades it back out, but if you're BNE, you're happy to be in this spot. Still not enough. Somehow, Regon's heroism has not saved them. Those center may have slipped the net for a side hall flank.
It's a great way to chirp up for 2 right there. He's found himself the bomb. He's found the palm of his hands here. XELLOW. There's enough time to maybe work off this, but he spots him now. Oh my god, jumping on top of the default.
That's on me.
So,
Don't do it.
what?
Oh my god.
oh
Thatcher.
man, he's just playing perfectly around the molly right there. We'll take that one free. And look who's watching it. Bird from Sky has his teammates back. Not going to allow him to go down. No chance in this world.
People wondered why I said XELLOW had a chance after the previous showing, and this is exactly why. 10th round almost on the cards here, seconds away from finding it. Regon, though, wants to make it a couple more minutes, prolong the inevitable, it seems. A Molotov in the headshot forces a peek. XELLOW catches him, and it's center all alone.
Might be really good for... Sorry, either way, it's going to look good for them. XELLOW just waits patiently. Gonna
like, the way I see Vertigo is there's 3 choke points on this map. Regardless of whatever like setup you throw at them, there's either going to be something uncovered or something that's super weak. So that's what you have to find out as a CT and abuse it. Juan has seemingly been the only one doing that over at the ramp side, and still that 1 kill is not going to be enough. Fasher with a double response, and BNE now left. For the time being, there was a 1-1-1 setup, so it's not really going to make that much of a difference. Fasher still the only one to respond for XELLOW so far, but doesn't matter when you've got the bomb set into your control now, does it? Off an M4 on a retake, and does Fasher stop?
Ooh.
Yeah, finally he does. A little bit of respect given his regun around the generator.
Guy's flanking, I believe, here.
Yep.
He's over towards the... Oh no, he's fighting out towards the stairs side of things. GXX is trying to land some fancy flicks. Dafu's so down low. But the op is not the right weapon to deal with him. He's going to stick out wide in the open, just delivers that quick headshot. Demotivated on Dust 2 to say the least, right? He was very slow to start as that B anchor, but this time the energy is so high. Again, now, like I said, Sinner is going to take some proactivity here towards B, but it's not going to work, man. The one time he tries, it gets punished. It gets dealt with. XELLOW finds one through just an instant decider, I almost feel like, right? Like, your eyes have to be tucked
Dafu is still holding for this mid-aggression. Regon. Pete comes through, but this time he won't win it. The off angle catches the better.
Yeah, right. The firepower here for BNE has gone missing. And Fasher just waiting with open arms. He welcomes them. He greets them. And Juan Flatro, there's no getting out of this. They're going to continue to spam until they find that kill, surely. HG's going to line on in, but eventually the frag is found, and they come in. Recovery, man. This ramp control is all about it.
You know what's scary to think? The only round they lost was a 1v1 on a flash. Is not very well placed, but it's still giving them all the info in the world, and Regon's just dropped the bomb, so the reposition is not something you could do at this point. XELLOW on the dualies keeps them pinched in. 3-on-5, ecstatic.
Boost thrown in the mix here, why not? What do you have to lose? Maybe your head, that's what it is. Bird from Sky deletes it, and it's near flawless. Center does have something to say about it, but round is over.
At least he's got the P250.
Oof. Have won at that point, right? You know?
Yeah.
The best of one on ancient. Workable.
No. Oh, no.
Now Bird from Sky looks to
it.
put an end to things right there. One through the smoke. Fasher is going to step up. He's going to continue to fire away. There's recovery being made here. Teammates are coming in line. There's no escape. They want to stick around here. Synopsy left last man standing with a deagle.
Synopsy in middle, and it's like he's got COVID or something, man. Like, they don't want to go anywhere near him. 6-foot distance. Dafu puts him 6 feet in the ground. Is ecstatic. XELLOW went out and peeked. It'd be a free kill for him. Oh, but it goes the wrong way, and now ecstatic are backed against the wall.
Sure, and they have a flank coming through as well, so a contingency plan here for B and E. Now they're trying to pull off the retake. Nice jump spot. Juan Floucher continues to tear straight through them. 3 kills for him as he ends his round, but now the flank coming on off. GXX actually doesn't fire away with his first shot. They're going to chase down the ramp here. A crossfire of sorts to deal with, but the time's too far expired, and Bird from Sky too far gone from this round. B and E get a crucial pistol round victory. This way. Got all the weaponry, all the firepower. With the MAC-10 coming through, that's some really good place spam right there. Make's going to kick things off with the HE spam duo, and great way to do so here. Boosted up. Oh my god, Bird from Sky going to collect 2 as well. Great flash setup from Dafu, and they're not done with the aggression just yet. They continue it forward. Fashion does drop though. Oh.
Dude, that was 1 bullet fired and it was a dink from the
Just
A1.
depends on who has the AK, who's going to win that out.
Uh-oh, you've given him 2. Don't let him have it. On 1 HP loss to take, at least you'd assume that off of how quickly he is to drop it. Yeah, you're not getting that off back.
Into the bomb site. Back at pillar already being tested. Rigon's going to find the entry. Dafu tries to offer up any sort of recovery, but site compromise here. Fasher looking to come in through the back lanes. Does find a little bit of damage, but they're just locked out of sight, and there's a flank in the mix.
No way!
What?
XELLOW, that is so beautifully done to ensure no chaos comes with the flank. Now problems arise because that was B&E's ace in the hole. They still know about a player being tucked into the cubby, and to deal with Bastards a pretty big deal. But that's just the lowest HP player of the bunch. XELLOW, once again, rifle in hand alongside Manx as they look to claw back into this round. But Synopsy and GXX with other intentions. Back to the ecstatic T side. I think the offense is what you're supposed to keep your eye on.
Good defense offered up here so far. Nade's going to actually find out 1. And XELLOW didn't get caught falling asleep. Rigon somehow able to walk away with another here. This is going to be insane. How are you going to read this here? They do seem to do so. Sinners, he offers up 1 and a second headshot. Now XELLOW found last. You're getting shades of dust too right now in the form in which.
Yeah, the extension comes through, but Synopsy very wise to not commit to that peak, and also uncharacteristic. But it's a full A-site charge that XELLOW does not want to have anything of. In which they continue their onslaught forward, but it's not going to victor or help them any sort of way. XELLOW somehow responds for the 4th. Watch the ace, and he's feeling it. Off, lights up. Might finish the job. No. But Synopsy's trying to dispel the impact of it as they come swinging through the B ramp, the B steps. Doesn't seem like the task gets any easier. Continuing to walk into the AK. No way we get back-for-back aces. Bastards got it. Ecstatic with a 3rd, and they do defense with something like a 9-6, 8-7. I honestly wouldn't say their chances are off the table, because right now I'm gonna get a bit worried for BNE.
Shut up. Oh, dodged out, but it doesn't matter if it's Fasher on the other end. He's going to throw another one to continue.
Absolutely anything. Even a 1-for-1 would not be beneficial. Barrel spotted, and even an off angle taken by Manx. So well done, and even so well shut down center. Next on the chopping block, it's GXX. Gets the world with the off, and he's even fired off a shot. This one's done, and 4 rounds. Temple he comes, but even tagged up. Gonna force some restrictions. GXX, that's a restriction and a half. The 1D forces some respect out of the ecstatic players, but not enough skill, or maybe it is. 2 kills instantly fly through, and already more successful than the previous 4 engagements, but there's obviously still a chance. Center swings around, Bird from Sky. We just spoke of him, and apparently we're going to be speaking of him again.
You're going to catch one off guard, almost certainly. Fasher is going to be blindsided here, and a quick double dink right there from the P250 is going to finish the job. A 1v2 now from Bird from Sky, and we need to talk about him here and now. He needs to come up with a clutch, but he thinks there's someone in Donut. Not the case. Flanking in from Temple here, he has to call it off, and B&E, they win it in classic B&E fashion on a pistol by driver's seat. That's what B&E have just done there. Volleyed at Bay, though, they cannot get past this line. They're stuck in. Bird from Sky steps up for a 2K right there. Sitter finally puts an end to things, but on such low HP, maybe Bird from Sky wants an ace of his own here. 3K in the round, he's going to find another. GXX is going to test the waters now. Can he find any sort of trade? He's got the AK and 1 bullet and a dream. They'll find 3 aces and a half for the next of a static. He'll find it. Oh my god. But nothing quite found out just yet. They're going to hold ground there. Setup comes through, but it's only a single kill and a trade actually all throughout the map again. Comfortable plant in here. Dafu talked about him being the only one to step up. He's not going to start now, man. Juan Floucher puts an end to that idea.
They're going for it. But it's going to be unsuccessful, or so I'd assume. Yeah, Basher, his only chance in this round was if he kept holding the line, and GXX's flank will prove to be a bit too much. Now XELLOW's only hope is to cover these exits. Maybe ensure they don't get to save all this weaponry, force a couple of rebuys, but I think it's going to matter in the last round. I think it just more matters that you hold on to this op and they don't get it.
So hanging around. I mean, next round's the last of the half, so No real worries in the money sense.
B&E, see, absolutely nobody's here, so Fashion now wants some re-aggression to come through over at the B ramp. We've seen him double up before, and he'll do it again right before our very eyes. Dafu ensures 3 responded picks by XELLOW, and all of a sudden this...
These Eagles... Oh my god, there you go. Dafu. The last one.
Scoreline, but I don't know. I still feel like either one of these teams picking up a pistol tells a big story, and XELLOW and GXX are both interestingly putting up fights for their own teams. Synopsy still with the response on ramp, but it's chaos in the B site. And it looks like XELLOW come out. I think there's really that much of a chance here as he's just jiggling out, hoping that he'll come swinging in. But Bird from Sky's the one to do the final blow. XELLOW. I like this from BNE. It's really proactive with the lackluster set of weaponry they've gotten this round, but still just not enough to deal with Fasher. At long range, the AK comes out.
Thrown out from mid. It's a pretty cool lineup right there, but you have to deal with Rigon, who clotheslines the first here. Trying to find a whole lot more, but the utility overwhelms right there. Temple is compromised by AC.
Isn't undoable, though. BNE, all they don't have to get, what they have is a chance, and that's what they'll take. Look at the low health on both of the remaining players. GXX with a MAC 10-2 could cause problems. No, I just had to go and say it, didn't I? All up to Synopsy, and the timer is starting to tick to a worrying margin. I really don't think there's chances for him to get back into this round, just considering if they play their timer right, like all Dafu has to do is hide and not give himself up, and this round should be done. But look, there's still time to get the full 10-second defuse in. He's on 1 health. Flash throw through. He can only hope the player on the box to play for the timing, but there's just not enough conversion here, and I feel like their chance is entirely to just drastically to run out.
Winning with such little done for it. Now, there's going to be some ramp aggression, but oh my god.
Same game
Zella's going to get rifle right next to him in Synopsy, but they are going to test the waters here. Op shot only good for a connection, but not the kill. GXX sticks around, but it's going to be falling victim to the...
Seeing when someone dies at an angle like that, it just shows you how good one player is. Well, speak the devil, huh? So good for XELLOW right now because they're about to be in a 5-on-5 post plant. Molly to be responded upon, even swinging deep, spotting no one. The flank soon to activate as they all come blistering in from CT spawn. GXX with a bit of a trade with XELLOW. He's got a perfect line for this bomb. The tap comes through and he's going to fire off a shot, rattle it off. Nobody is on it just yet, but somebody's going to have to stick it here shortly, swinging left and right from the fences. It's just not enough. BNE, so just give up another one. There's no depth to the CT side. He's giving up the play. They know exactly what's up, but maybe not the weapon of choice with it. Oh, but that's a big opening pick, and he can walk away if he wants, but that's not enough.
Flatcher picks himself up an AK here. XELLOW gonna turn, but not in time. Doesn't fully clear it. He's able to get away. He's got for two. 2 headshots from Juan Flatcher, and now he looks to find even more. Fashion makes both turn things back in their favor here, but only for short times. GXX offers up a trade here. Now it's all in the back of Fashion, but Rickon puts an end to things, and bad news, Eagles.
All the utility they use just to try to hold on to this. And Fasher's got the perfect time. Reload caught. He double entries into the B site, but still, they put a chance to do so. I guess the GXX one could also suit, and it does. But knowing that there's still an opportunity, does this lead them in? It does. Bomb spotted over towards A, and they've given up 1-for-1s. Now he can even opt to continuously drop in the utility. They're going to try to beat it. No, just recovering the bomb and diving back into the tunnels. This double entry might go silent.
There's a flank as well. Synopsy's cut off the rotation there. There's no access back in towards B without a fight. Makes is going to try and put it up here, and he does win it. He closes it out. B's still compromising. Fasher and makes
destined to be theirs. It's a bit of a rocky road towards the middle, but now I don't know, man. GXX, he might not have that much of a crawling impact. Fasher takes him down, and it's all up to Rigon on this flank. Sets himself up, but the A4 only good for the one. Fasher on GXX, and if they're able to crunch in Donut, there's their post plant avenue secured. Dafu, not good for the kill, and neither is XELLOW, but Bird from Sky. I know things could have gone a bit more south, and they still might. GXX with this off needs to be traded, but he is farming right now, and Fasher just too far away from the scene of the crime to contend. He'll be flanked front center. Well, he's got the info for the pick. He doesn't have the round. BNE up to double digits, and that's their first rifle conversion of the CT side.
Welcomed at a critical point. Oh, got some slight investment here. Synopsy able to mow through all of them. 3 kills in the round right there. Things tame. But coverage offered up. No. Things could become a bit pricey. An op shot misses. Dafu finds 2 kills off the back of that, and it's been recovered. Bird from
Sky on the op. He could potentially drop the CT players that are going to walk in. And Bird from Sky's got the tripwire bomb. Still on the back of Dafu. But he's too hard pressed on holding for the catwalk.
No way.
One, is he going to come walking in? Yes, he is. Gives up the angle advantage. And when he drops on the head, no way. Somehow, Juan Flatro finds the kill. But a nade. Dunked could do it. Bird from Sky for the top rope. Doubles down and Eco wins.
Oh
way.
my god. He's gonna go in. He's gonna go off the back of that. He does go down though. A much needed trade from
Try to
GXX.
contain, so they go in for a quick BXX, and it doesn't initially work. So now the mid play comes through, and jumping apart, Manx will get caught. Trade delivered, but you still got the man of the hour on the A site.
Makes was just a sacrifice here. Faster gonna be the same. They need to find the trade. Dafood can't find it. XELLOW gonna come in, but it's a lockdown defense from GXX.
But I think they've heard the
This has
footsteps
to have been
and
heard.
now the scope. They've got to play this out. Manx pushing him down, and he's missed a very crucial shot. They're gonna try to go paddling into the A site. Trade's still found, and it's a 1-for-1 with only one defender left. It's Regon. They still seem wary of somebody's presence here, but I think he's just pulling it. Look at all the rotations he's been able to pull to the A site. Dafu being so slow and methodical about clearing his angles. If he can find this kill, no, he won't. So they start to pad their way back in through. He spotted the gun barrel, and now they just decide to make the footsteps known.
Oh
XELLOW
my
putting
God.
pedal to the metal, even gets dinked up with the bomb, goes down. Donut faster, the perfect post plant spot for this, and now tunes his attention back to find an over aggressive CT. Spots the last two, and he's just gonna call for XELLOW's assistance. Wait for the tap to be put in again. You're not gonna be looking at tunnels. His attention distracted. His vision is completely thrown off, and this game's done. He's got to try to fight that, but he's wasted too much time. BNE have tossed it away. XELLOW steal it from the midst of defeat.
And what a victory right there. What a victory. What a semi.